Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and welcome back to my channel here on YouTube, Baby Name Sunday. So this week's video, we are doing the boys list from the girls list last week. So if you haven't checked that one out, it'll be linked down in the description. But we are doing the must-haves boy names that you need to put on your 2024 baby name list. So these are gonna be some wonderful baby boy name ideas you will love. I am just loving the sweetness, softness, and just the vibe that boy names are kind of going towards. I feel a lot of parents are loving the softer boy names, but there is a ton of edgy names here on the list as well. So I have something for everyone, so let's get on into the list. So we are gonna start off sweet, then we are gonna go edgy. So first off, we have the wonderful Hebrew name, Shai, spelled S-H-A-I, Shai. This is wonderful. I think it's soft, sweet, works for actually anyone. It's very gender neutral, and this particular name means gift. Then something totally different is the name Decker, spelled D-E-C-K-E-R, Decker. Such a great German occupational name. Lots of occupational names for boys and for girls are just a big hit right now. I just really imagine Decker being this edgy skateboarder, just like this cool boy, Decker. I also have the name Zayn, spelled Z-A-Y-A-N, Zayn. This one is a wonderful Arabic rooted name meaning handsome. The sound of the name Zayn, I might be biased because my daughter's name is Zayla, but Zayn just has that flow. We have the sweet name Ollie, spelled O-L-L-I-E, Ollie. This is the short nickname form of Oliver, but Ollie has been on the rise and definitely needs to make your boy names list for 2024. I think it's so sweet and simple and very minimal. And Ollie means olive tree, and an olive tree is a symbol of peace and friendship. Another Hebrew rooted name is Jeriah, spelled J-E-R-I-A-H, Jeriah. This one captured my heart, had to add, and you guys need to add it. So Jeriah is again another Hebrew rooted name, and it means taught by God. Falls into a lot of those Aya ending names that a lot of boy parents love. All right, we are swinging on to a musical inspired name here. We have the name Elvis, spelled E-L-V-I-S, Elvis. I saw this used once online on Instagram. I thought it was so cool, and I feel like a lot of, like, you know, the rock and roll style names really coming out. This is definitely one of them. He was the king of rock and roll, and it's actually connected to the Irish name Alva, meaning noble and bright. All right, so we have the name Laylan, spelled L-E-Y-L-A-N, Laylan. Very soft and just sweet for a little boy. I love the A-N ending, and Laylan is an English rooted name meaning meadowland. Now, before I mention this next name, which is so awesome, I do want to mention, make sure you guys are, you know, commenting down below, giving the video a thumbs up as well. If you are new and you've never seen any of my videos on YouTube, I've been doing this for, I think, 4 or 5, I don't know, 6 years. So please do consider subscribing. I upload baby names lists every single Sunday on YouTube here, and I upload even more content if you're wanting to indulge in even more names over on Instagram. So I'll have all of that in my description box below. All right, so like I said, this next one is just fun. It's the name Redding, spelled R-E-D-D-I-N-G, Redding, with the nickname of Red. Guys, ever since Big Brother USA, I believe, there was this like Southern man. Oh, his name was Red, and I just loved it. And it's an English surname meaning son of the red-haired one. Now, time for something a little bit different. We have the name Makari, spelled M-A-K-A-R-I, Makari. This is just everything. I love this name so much. Mac for the nickname, Kari. Oh, there's just so many. Ari, I love it. It's Russian from Greek rooted, meaning blessed one. Now switching things up from a little bit more edgier to something a little bit more neutral, we have the name Wren, spelled W-R-E-N, Wren. I think this is a fabulous gender neutral unisex name for your boy going into the future, 2024 and beyond. It definitely was a hot commodity for the girls and still is, but for the boys, this is the sweetest bird name, and I think it would just make a perfect little sweet name for your little boy. We also have the name Bishop, spelled B-I-S-H-O-P, Bishop. This one is an English occupational name. It's actually the senior member of the Christian clergy. So this is also a name that I've been seeing a lot recently as, like, you know, reign, king, prince, all of those kind of like title, honor, like ruling style names. Definitely Bishop is making its way up. Wolfie, spelled W-O-L-F-I-E, Wolfie. I had to add the I-E ending because I feel it's nicknamey, it's cutesy. You can still do the nickname Wolf, but I love Wolfie so much as just like a name on its own. And Wolfie obviously means a little wolf. It's an animal name, and it's a symbol of power, loyalty, guardianship, and wildness. Marley, spelled M-A-R-L-E-Y, Marley. This is another neutral name, a lot more frequent I think on the girl side right now, but on the boy side I think it's very sweet if you want like a beachy style name, as it means pleasant seaside meadow. We have Nilo, spelled N-I-L-O, Nilo. Now this one's the Spanish diminutive of Daniel, or Danilo, meaning God is my judge. Then for my next one here, we have the Hebrew name Ephraim, spelled E-P-H-R-A-I-M, Ephraim. Now this one is a rising star right now, a great name to add onto your list, and it means fruitful, fertile, and productive. We also have the name Ozias, spelled O-Z-I-A-S, Ozias. You guys already know that I love this name with that nickname of Ozzy, and it's a Greek-rooted name meaning salvation. We then have the name Dalen, spelled D-A-Y-L-E-N, Dalen. And Dalen's a very, again, soft name. It was modernly invented, so it was invented kind of recently, and it's an American rooted name meaning blacksmith of supernatural powers. Another cool one here to add to your list, we have the name Rockwell, spelled R-O-C-K-W-E-L-L, Rockwell. I feel like last year this one was pretty booming. It's been kept quiet this year, and I don't like that. So you guys need to add Rockwell to your list. You can do Well, Wells, Rock, or Rocky for nicknames. Tons of great ideas there, and Rockwell is an English surname meaning rock spring. So before I make it on to the last little bit of my list here, I always want to remind you guys that I do offer name consultations. I'll have my email down right here if you have any questions on that. But basically what I do is I create a customized name list for you, and you can book with me. I am doing consultations throughout the rest of December, even into January. You can book and solidify your spot with me. So exciting. I love doing the consultations, and if you guys want to take a peek at some testimonials from clients that I have helped, I do have a couple testimonial pages, quite a few on there on my Instagram under my highlights, so you guys can take a peek. But again, any questions, email me or you can DM me over on Instagram. So moving down the list here, we have a short 3-letter name, and that's the name Geo, spelled G-E-O, Geo. Now this one is so cool. I love it so much for just being a short and simplistic 3-letter name. It's Greek rooted and it means earth. Then I have Anson, spelled A-N-S-O-N, Anson. And Anson's actually an English rooted name meaning son of grace and eagle. I have also added the edgy name Jetter, spelled J-E-T-T-E-R, Jetter. This has always been one of my favorites as opposed to just jet. I love jetter with that ER ending. And it's actually a variant of the mineral named jet, which is actually a gemstone that gives a sense of grounding and overcoming relief. So it's almost like an anxiety relieving mineral and gemstone. So I think that's really precious. Next up is Kallen, spelled K-A-L-L-E-N, Kallen. This one is an Old Norse and Irish rooted name meaning mighty warrior. Then we have one of my favorites on the list, which is Deveraux, spelled D-E-V-E-R-A-U-X, Deveraux. This one just has the handsome, kind of romantic kind of sound to it. And Deveraux is a French-rooted name meaning riverbank. Huxton, spelled H-U-X-T-O-N, Huxton. A little bit of a different twist on Huxley. We love those T-O-N ending names right now for boys, so we're doing Huxton. And Huxton is an Old English-rooted name meaning farmstead estate. Then I have Wade, spelled W-A-D-E, Wade. I've always found this name very mysterious sounding, really cool. One syllable English surname, and it means at the river crossing. All right, we have our last few names here on the list. So next up, we have the Italian name Renzo, spelled R-E-N-Z-O, Renzo. This one is short for the full name Lorenzo, which means wise, strong, and victorious. But Renzo also, it could be Spanish originated, meaning noble and humble. Bowie, spelled B-O-W-I-E, Bowie. This had to make the list because it still needs to be on everybody's name list. Like, Bowie is just so sweet. It's a great alternative if you want that nickname of Beau. This is just so, it's just so cute, Bowie. And Bowie is a Scottish rooted name meaning blondie. I have Fintan, spelled F-I-N-T-A-N, Fintan. This is a really cool Irish rooted name meaning white fire or white bull. Then for my last 4 names on the list here, I have Leonard, spelled L-E-N-N-A-R-D, Leonard. I love this spelling. I love looking at it. I think it's such a cool spelling for Leonard. You can also do L-E-O at the beginning, but I like this because you can do the nickname of Len or Lenny instead of Leo, which is very popular. And Leonard means brave lion. I have the name Roic, spelled R-O-I-C, Roic. I want to say that I personally am the one that created this name because I kind of took the name Loic, the French name Loic, which means light, but then I took off also the ending of heroic and just did Roic. And I thought it just sounded just so cool if you want like that kind of edgier, shorter name. So it's derived from both of those names combined together, meaning hero of light. Then last 2 names here on the list. We cannot go through it without the name Harlow, spelled H-A-R-L-O-W. Harlow is a fabulous name to add to your boy's name list. Yes, it's up and rising on the girls' side, very popular, but for a boy, it's one of those unexpected names, and I think it's just absolutely amazing. It was used much more in the past for boys, and it's just so sweet, Harlow for a boy. And it's an English surname meaning Rocky Hill or Army Hill. So that brings me to my final name on today's list that was like a last minute add, but it's another one where you can get that nickname of Beau. So it kind of goes along with Bowie. And this is the name Beaumont, spelled B-E-A-U-M-O-N-T, Beaumont. This is just one of those names that it's very like sophisticated, very handsome, masculine, Beaumont, and you can do the sweet and soft nicknames like Beau and Monty. So I really love that, and the meaning is amazing. It's a French-rooted name meaning beautiful mountain. So that all together just creates a picturesque scene for a perfect name for that nickname of Beau or even Monty. So thank you guys so much for watching today's list. I hope you enjoyed all the suggestions. These are definitely some of my favorite names that you guys need to put on your personalized baby names list for your little baby boy for 2024. And thank you again for liking the video, commenting down below maybe a name you would add to this list that you want to see on other people's lists for 2024 for boys. And then make sure you guys go over to my YouTube channel on here, click the link below, and take a look at last week's video and also many other videos of all these baby name lists. Lots of fun, rare ones, and some specific themes as well. So take care. I hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. All right, take care. Bye.